Hello guys, this is the series which we had to keep on hold because we started the last 30 days revision, and we'll slowly continue this, but I don't know how much we'll be able to do before October 4. And we are planning for a long term one where it will go back till UPSC to 1995 question paper, but obviously it will be a long term process and not targeted for 2020 prelims. So you people are expected to prepare by yourself. The books are available in the market, solution is there, answer key is there. But when you watch my video series, what is the benefit is that I'll tell you certain tricks also about solving such questions if it comes in the future exams. Okay, so if you are interested, you can continue watching the series because it will take 20 minutes to watch one episode. And please subscribe, because the more subscribers are there, the more we'll feel putting out new video series for you. Okay, because many lectures are kept on hold just because the participation is less. Okay, the more you participate, the more you interact, almost everything needed for UPSC will be digitized within the next 1 year or 2 year. Okay, so this channel is going to be that full fledged channel, so please support the channel by just hitting subscribe. And 2020, whichever test subject which you're weak in, come and enroll to that test alone, and please practice in the next 2 weeks so that you clear this exam and then come for mains preparation. First question for today: which one of the following was a very important seaport in the Kakatiya kingdom? Kakinada, then Motupalli, Machilipatnam, Nelluru. So here, this is a difficult question, I would say, because it's not found in usual textbooks. And the answer for this is, as per the answer key, it is B. Okay, Motupalli. And when we googled it, we tried to research on that. There are Google books where Marco Polo, the traveler, has mentioned about this Mutfuli kingdom. Okay, and it's there in Arabian textbooks also, Arab sailors. So both places, two different references are there. One place it is, the historians are thinking it is Masulipatnam. Another place it's telling about this Motupalli. Somewhere here it is there. Okay, here. So the answer key is this one, so you have to by heart this one, and hopefully such questions, factual GK, will not come in near future. But if this one repeats, you see to that you write this. Okay, so these are more details about the famous kings. Okay, 2-3 kings are there, and much questions have not come from this kingdom, so there is a chance that both in prelims and mains a question can come. Okay, with reference to Global Climate Change Alliance, which of the following statements are correct? It is an initiative of European Union. It provides technical and financial support to targeted developing countries to integrate climate change into their development policies and budgets. It is coordinated by World Resources Institute and World Business Council for Sustainable Development. So this is actually targeting the veteran students. UPSC purposely asked this question and said the options like this. If you know this third statement, okay, this is the coordinating bodies of another thing which UPSC asked in 2016. Okay, in 2016 UPSC asked greenhouse gas protocol, and if you go to the about me page, the first line of that is that it is jointly convened by these two bodies. Okay, so UPSC asked this one in 2016, expected you to go home and study about this body, and 2017 when you went to the exam hall again, they gave you that statement here so that you eliminate that statement and you directly come to the answer. Okay, this is why I keep telling you, UPSC will not directly repeat the statement, they will ask the other facts about that topic. Okay, so the answer is European Union is true and this one is true. You need not even have to know 1 and 2 if you were a serious aspirant who did the 2016 question paper topic thoroughly. Okay, so please see to it that you study like this for 2018, 19 and all those papers, so that when question repeats, okay, this is the one which I'm talking about, greenhouse gas protocol. Here the answer was this one, it's an international accounting tool. So you just by hearted this line, you did not read anything else. You should have gone home and researched this topic, and the first line in that was asked in the next year in this question. Okay, so that is why previous year papers are important. There are again more details. Okay, you can go and see this technical support, funding, whatever the statements they asked, it's all true only. Now this is a difficult question again. Sautrantika and this Samatya were sect of Jainism. Sarvastivadin held that the constituents of phenomenon were not wholly momentary but existed forever in a latent form. So this is the question which you have to skip. Okay, I always tell at least 20-25 questions are there which you should not attempt. Only out of the remaining 75 you should get your cutoff. So this is that kind of blunder question which UPSC for time pass they are putting it. Okay, because they know that nobody is going to buy hard this. So this is actually, both the statements are false. Okay, so when you research on it, if you want to, okay, if you are so much interested in studying, it will come. Okay, it's like Buddhism terms, that is one thing. That is the biggest challenge. Buddhism and Jainism terms all will look same only, so you cannot differentiate between the two literal word after looking at it. and this thing, there are two things under that. One is this Sarvastivadin and one is this Sautantrika. So UPSC did not ask this one, the definition of that. They asked this one. So here they are telling not wholly momentary, but if you see here, function momentarily. So that is why this technicalities I don't want you to study, I don't expect you to study, but just to tell you the answer that this is a wrong statement, I showed you this explanation. Okay, and furthermore, there are many more sects like this. 20 sect are there in Buddhism, earlier sect, other than this Mahayana and all these things which you study. And in order, if you want to study, this is how it will be. Okay, like in this Sthaviravada, there are 11 ones, and then this Mahasangika, there are 9. So total 20. So if you want to by heart this, and if it's possible humanly for you, you can by heart this, because they'll again ask like whether this is under Buddhism or Jainism, this is under Buddhism or Jainism. So it is like never ending topic. Okay, so if you want to study, you can study this. Mediterranean Sea is a border of which of the following countries? So this one is a repeated question in UPSC. 2 times already this thing has come. So only one thing you had to know that Jordan. Okay, Jordan is one which is inside, kind of landlocked. Okay, if you see here, this is the area which they have asked. Okay, these 4 are the options. So you have to by heart it like this: L, I, and Syria will be like this, and J, list J. Okay, list J if you by heart this way. L, I, here Mediterranean Sea is there. Then S will be Syria will be on top like this, and then J. Okay, so these 3 will have border with Mediterranean Sea, but Jordan will not have. Okay, in Jordan you have other things. Here Jordan River will be there, Dead Sea will be there. Okay, so such things you have to study. With reference to National Investment and Infrastructure Fund, NIAF, which of the following are correct? So this again the organ and the fund. Always I tell you these things 90% will be false, and that is what has happened. Okay, both are false. Okay, neither one nor 2 are true. So it is not Niti Aayog, it's a finance ministry which set up this body, and with not 4 lakh crore, that much crore and all will not allocate for an infrastructure fund like this. Okay, now there is an infrastructure pipeline, but that time in 2017 we did not have such a thing. It was 40,000 crore. So they just added 1 0. Okay, so that's why I'm telling they tweak numbers like this every time, and you're expected to study this. So again, wherever you go and study, these are the things. Okay, under SEBI regulations it is set up. Finance ministry is the one deciding the corpus. Okay, 20,000 first it will be put, then 49% stake government will have, remaining will be with others like private sector, and some people are there. So if you want to research, again you can research, because it's now 5 years. So maybe because 5 years completion they will again ask. But there is a new one now, National Infrastructure Pipeline, which is even bigger one, 100 crore related, 100 crore or 1000 crore. So please go and study that. That is more important. Now again, global infrastructure facility is what? So here if you did not study, you cannot solve this, because options are all looking similar. Okay, you have to find out whether it's a Asian thing initiative, it's a World Bank collaboration of many banks and private partnerships and all, or this major banks with OECD and UNCTAD. Okay, so this was very difficult because everywhere it's infrastructure, everywhere it's multilateral bank. So multilateral banks are there, but it is actually coordinated by World Bank. So that is the reason this has to be true, and that is the answer key. So if you see here, it's very difficult, the statements also, and or you have to do the current affair of that time. Okay, so here if you see governing council is co-chaired by World Bank and the funding partners. I'll show you the structure. This is the structure, and if you see here again, funding partners are like World Bank is there, multilateral banks are there. So banks are there. Okay, all these multilateral banks are there, but it's not ASEAN, it is World Bank coordinator. And more details are here, and the headline of Hindu, I think, Indian Express, it was like this: World Bank Group launches this thing. So even if you study, maybe you could not recall in the exam hall, it's totally fine, but please expect such questions. Okay, every year something of the global level will be asked. Now this is one of the easiest questions that year, 2017. Like, who can file a nomination for the Lok Sabha election? So here 2 things are extreme. One is anyone residing and resident. Okay, it's not like enough like you are a resident. Okay, like if some outsider come here and stay, they cannot go and file the nomination. So obviously those 2 will go away. Then here citizen is there, any citizen, any citizen. So this any citizen here is wrong, because then people below 18 years old or the small children, they and all can then go and file. That will not be possible. So you have to have the name in the electoral roll. So that is why this is the answer. And it's a very easy question. There is nothing much to discuss there. Now again, little easy, but in the exam hall you have to maybe think if you are not very good in basics. Like Himalayas spread over 5 states only, Western Ghats 5 states only, Pulicat Lake 2 states only. So if you sit and count, you will see Western Ghats are around 6 states are there, and Himalayas there's like lot more are there. Okay, if you simply count the border countries of India with other countries, border states with other countries, you will get only 5. Okay, that is why they purposely put this also. So but if you have to count northeast states, then it will cross that. Okay, so that is the reason both 1 and 2 are false, and the answer is 3 only. Okay, and Andhra Pradesh, and I think Tamil Nadu, Pulikat Lake, and major part is under Andhra Pradesh. Okay, small part is in Tamil Nadu. So that can be the next potential question. So as I told, when they ask something, they will not stop there. They will continue that topic again in the next year. Okay, so please see to it that you study. Biological oxygen demand, we have discussed many times this already. This is related to the pollution. So one option only is there with pollution. Okay, like the more BOD means more oxygen demand is there to clear this pollution. So this aquatic system also, this is the only thing option which suits it. Okay, this blood, the thing, forest ecosystem, high altitude, these all things are wrong. It's actually related to water body, BOD and COD. It's very basic in environment textbook and science textbook. It is there. So this also hopefully all students did it that year. Okay, more details you can read. We are not going to explain here as of now. UN Habitat, today's last question for this session. This also, I think, second time they are repeating it. And here, if you see, it was easy because of this keyword only. Its partners are either government or local urban authority only. So if you eliminate 2, now you will be left with 1 and 3 and 1. So 1 becomes true automatically. It promotes socially and environmentally, all these things. And here they are telling again they will reduce poverty and all these things. So if they are developing social environment thing, obviously all these things also will come into it. So 1 and 3 will be true, and that's how it was easily solvable by using this extreme word elimination alone. Okay, and more details in the UN Habitat website you will get. It's important because India is also part of it and it keeps coming. Okay, so hope these questions are clear. So we'll do quick sessions like this because only then I'll be able to complete more episodes before prelims. Okay, remaining things you can pause and read. Okay, every explanation will be provided here. And other students, please see to it that you enroll to whichever test you are weak in. Okay, if spectrum you have not completed, get that. If you are weak in science or geography, get that, or revision charts or current affairs, whichever. So see to it that you come and enroll. So I'll come up with the next episode soon. Thank you and have a nice day.